Welcome back to the circus. We are joined by Karina. Is that pronounced correctly?
Karina.
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 Jeez, you even pronounced it
I
right
just
before
told
you.
you.
Hot start, dude.
I knew it. I'm glad you asked Tuck,
Okay.
and then I'm sure I just knew I was gonna botch it. I'm like, right when I was about to say it, I'm like, oh god, it's 50-50.
How
Don't pick
dare
wrong.
you? How dare you?
War Dogs 50-50. It's 50-50.
It's like me
Yeah.
picking parlays. Except for those aren't 50-50.
Yeah, they're not. They're more like 1 in 50.
I think you're being generous there too.
Might
What's
be
the
generous.
parlay?
So, sports gambling, our biggest weakness. Our biggest
Okay.
weakness for trips. We definitely need a betting company to back us on some bets, so we can give out some codes and get some percents off and stuff like that.
Totally.
Even, but yeah, no, we're all really bad at gambling. So
Have
Or
you guys been
gamble
to
less.
Vegas?
yeah, no, Vegas takes a lot of money too. Yeah, it's no different there.
I mean, we could kind of jump into it. I mean, so Karina,
Yeah.
yes, okay, cool. So
Cool.
you're rather new into the golf world. Is that fair to say?
Oh yeah, totally fair to say. I've been golfing since June of 2024, so less than a year.
So
Yeah.
what made you pick the sticks up?
So I didn't understand, like, I'm just like any girl. I'm like, what? Like, golf is boring. Like, I didn't even give it a second thought, and I went to the driving range and I'm like, what even is a driving range? Like, what is driving, like, why is it called that? And I went up to Westlake. I'm in LA, so Westlake Village Golf Course, which I guess is where George Gankus teaches. I don't know. That's what everybody says when I say it. And I went to the range and I'm like, there are 0 women here. Like, what is going on? And so like, I just kind of went into like a black hole of like, what is this thing? And then I started the Instagram like as a joke, kind of like a dare on myself. Like, how long is this gonna last? This is gonna be like 2 months. I'm gonna film myself swinging, and it's gonna be embarrassing, and And then it just started picking up, and I was like, okay, well, I guess now I have to keep going. So,
Right.
yeah, that's
Are
how
you
it
from
started.
LA or did you move there recently?
Yeah.
Or?
No, so I grew up in Pasadena, which is a suburb of LA, and I went to college in Santa Barbara, and I lived in San Francisco for a bit, and my whole family's down here, so I came back here, and we just had the fires. It's
Yeah,
it's
are
not
you
great.
okay? I was gonna ask, is
Yeah,
everything okay? The family and stuff?
yeah, everything's okay. My family, some evacuated. It wasn't like super super close to them or anything, but they were just out of caution.
Yeah.
Um, There were, some people that I know that totally lost everything. It's like insane. I like one of my friends had just moved into her house like 10 days before the fire, and she had 20 minutes to like get her stuff and run out of there. And I was just like, oh my God. And then if you look at the pictures, it's just so sad. But yeah, I think everybody in LA is kind of like,
The aerial footage is nuts too. I mean, you see just hundreds of acres of land on fire, and
it's scary.
I've seen these interviews from some of the Lakers players and LA Kings, and obviously, what's up, Gordy?
I don't even know if this thing's working yet.
We're talking about the LA fires, so
Sorry. Continue.
Lock in a little bit.
Lock in this quickly. All right.
Yeah, quick. Obviously, very very sad instances, but it was nice to see, though, people of that caliber financially and celebrity to be saying how it's a community and you have to rebuild all together, and
for sure.
you're gonna go through it together, and you're gonna be there together, and everyone is in it at the same time. Like,
For
It
sure.
doesn't matter if you're making
Oh
$6
my God.
an hour or you're making, LeBron money, probably
Yeah.
whatever his money is, like a couple
Yeah.
100,000 every day. Like it doesn't matter who is who. They're all in this together. And I think
Yeah.
sad that natural disaster has to bring people together, but I think LA is really going to be able to collectively come together and benefit in the long run from seeing this.
I
Like,
hope
you know
so.
what? We're all the same. We all have to
Yeah.
do this together and rebuild this city. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Totally.
our hearts
Totally.
go out to everyone. But yeah,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, honestly, I think I have a little PTSD. Like, I don't know what I thought a burned down house looked like, but that is not what I thought it was going to look
yeah,
like. You guys gotta, like, there's like a map, there's like a Google Maps of like every house. Like, it's really sad. But yeah, I think everyone in LA sort of has this, is in this fight or flight kind of mode. And like me with my content and golfing, I feel kind of guilty. Like the day after, I was like, I don't want to host some, I don't know, outfit, like,
yeah.
story.
You want to be like,
And
hey, be on the golf course in this
yeah,
par 4 and birdieing it.
yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
it felt really weird. And it's been weird to sort of create content. But speaking of, like, right now, anyway, everyone's at the PGA show, so nobody's like even everyone's
Cody's
just
there.
in their own little world. Oh, you
Yeah,
are? Oh
I'm
my
in
God, how
Orlando
funny.
now.
Nice.
How is it,
What are
Cody?
you doing? Yeah, how is it?
It's fun. I mean, it rained on Tuesday, which is their demo day, so that was kind of a dud of a day almost. But then I went the last 2 days just to kind of check out some stuff for the club that I work at, and I had to go to collect an award. Our golf shop won like top 100 in the country or something like that.
Let's go.
Dude.
Yeah, which was
Nice.
pretty exciting. But I had to go up on
Probably be top
stage.
50 if you had the trash golf hats in there.
They were down here. I didn't see them.
Chase was down there, yeah.
Yeah,
He has
they
no
both
booth.
were.
Chase posted a lot, so
Yeah,
I knew.
but I like never. There's so many people that it was like there were too many faces to try to recognize like one at a time. So I'm sure I saw them and just didn't actually
You're
see
also
them.
like working kind of down there, so you're like locked in.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking for specific people if I was going to see them or specific booths that were set up and stuff like that. So I was definitely kind of like a closed, locked-in type of vision.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
saw
it's a lot of
Bubby.
fun. I did see Bobby. I saw a bunch of people. Like Jeter was there. Didn't get a
Like
picture with him, but he was
Derek?
there.
Like,
Yeah, I can text you the picture
Yeah.
I took of him, but
dude, fucking
I
send me
saw
that.
that.
it's like
How'd you not send that? It's crazy.
Okay, so do you guys all live near each other? Like, how do you all know
So
each other?
me, Jared, we all grew up in New York.
New York City, New York.
Long
Like,
Island.
Jared and
I know
Gordy.
zero about the East Coast. I'm not
Not
girl.
one
I'm
of
not
us right
California
now
girl.
is sitting in the same state, ironically, right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
funny enough, yeah. So, Gordy, you can lead it off with where we're all at.
Well, I'm from Long Island, but I work in New Jersey. And then right now, obviously, I'm in Orlando for the PGA show. So that's to lead us off. That's where I'm at right now.
Can you say what club you work for? Is that top secret?
Yeah, no, I work at Echo Lake
Top
Country Club,
secret.
which is
Can't be disclosed.
no, it's Echo Lake Country Club in Westfield, New Jersey.
That's cool.
It's we're co-hosting the US 4 ball in May this year. So that's pretty exciting to look forward to for us.
I don't know what that
I don't even know what
means.
the US
So you
floorball
guys,
is.
I have
It's one of the like USGA like championships. I think they have like 12 or something like that between men and ladies and pro and amateurs. So it's one of those.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
so you guys treat me like I'm like when it comes to golf, like I said, I just started playing and learning. I just treat me like I'm a 6-year-old. Like as if I'm just starting to learn. You know what I
We're
mean?
pretty
Like
bad, except him.
I
Okay, well, if
Uh,
we're treating you like a 6-year-old, stop
well, not
fighting.
even not
your
even
toys,
what
have
as
fun.
far as it comes to play, just like, like players and stuff like that. Like I know all the, I don't know. Just give me some grace. That's it. I don't want to embarrass
When do you
myself.
start playing?
So like June of 2024.
Awesome.
I just so I just started going to the range. I took like a lesson. I found like this app. It's called Teach Me Too, and it like pairs you with like a coach, right? And they had some deal, and it wasn't expensive. It was like $60 for 3 lessons or something like that. But I was still I was so new, like like I had no idea what I was doing, so I feel like I couldn't even really benefit from that lesson back then. And then I've done some online lessons, which honestly, shockingly, really helped. So yeah,
Might look into that.
I'm just barely getting into the swing of things. Like literally, like something is clicking for me, and at least I hope so. Knock on wood. Watch tomorrow. I'm just gonna totally butcher
Shank
everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Hit
It
it like
goes away so
25
quick.
feet. Like
You
yeah.
have, I know you're very new, but
Awesome.
anybody in mind that you would like love to collab with down the road at some point, or is that just not really in your mind yet?
I mean, I've been meeting up with like content creators in LA just to play golf, and a lot of some girls as well. So I've been trying to do that. I went to a tournament in San Diego. Met some people there. Everyone's super nice, and yeah. So I mean, I guess again, I don't really. I'm just the thing is for me, I'm just kind of winging it. I'm just kind of going with it, right? Like I'm just riding the wave. I'm learning as I go. I kind of wanted to start some sort of like, I don't know, giveaway series of like where I'm like like on Reddit there's like that subreddit like explain like I'm 5.
Yeah.
Like me just asking like a really easy golf question and you guys like answering it as if I'm 5, and like whoever's like has the funniest, most clever answer like would win a prize. So
It's sick.
What's a part of
maybe I could.
have
Okay,
like
well that
just like stupid shit like that?
That's easy. Yeah, well, something like that. Actually, maybe I can ask you guys my first sort of question.
Yeah, ask us. Yeah.
And then you guys can like, I don't know, you can give me an answer and explain it like I'm a baby.
Should we do Karina's first question?
Yeah, like like explain like I'm a baby or something.
New
Okay.
segment.
Okay.
Ask away.
So the question is, and I don't know the answer to this. What is an up and down?
Who wants to take this one?
I'll take it.
I don't know.
You don't know either.
Is that like a trick question?
Basically, an up and down, if executed
Explain like
correctly.
I'm 5. Well, yeah.
Well, I'm also going to give you a little backstory.
Okay.
If
boy.
up and down, if executed correctly, is pure bliss. It is the Mona Lisa of golf.
This is not a 5-year-old answer. This is
No.
nothing about this.
Well,
Using
I
words
mean,
I've been watching a lot
it's
of
okay.
How I Met Your Mother, so I'm talking like Barney a little bit. But anyway, so
Nice.
the up and down is, so say you're like 20 to 30 yards off of the green and you have to chip onto the green. That's getting up onto the green. And then wherever you land, say you land anywhere from 3 feet to 6 feet, these numbers don't have to be like super accurate for the description, but say you're at 4 feet once you're on the green, you make it in, you're down. So you went up.
That's an up and down.
Maybe, yeah. It's making it onto the green, or finishing the hole rather. I'm sorry, with the chip and the putt.
Let me
Got
take
it.
a stab at this one.
I was gonna say you would need to be talking to a really smart 5-year-old. for your
Here's
answer to
the
make
simple.
sense.
The simple answer.
It's so much. It's a lot more simple than that.
You're basically, if you miss the green, you're not on the green yet. Typically, it's when you miss and you have a birdie shot, one below par. And if you're able to then chip it on the green or in any fashion get it on the green and then make that putt, essentially 2 shots from wherever nearby the green, up and then down. So
Right.
on the green and then in the hole.
Is it like sort of like an impressive like shot? So like maybe like you messed up the first shot and then, and then the second shot's kind of hard to get on the green and then you finish it out strong, or
So, Jared, are
it's
you
just
saying
how you get on the
butchered-
green?
It doesn't have to be an impressive up and down. It could be lucky. It could be good. It's just basically once you're near the green, but not on the green, getting in the
Okay.
hole in 2 shots.
Got it. Okay.
So you kind of like you butcher that, second shot, and then you go up and down.
I mean, in theory, an up and down is just 2 shots that it takes you to hit the ball, and then the second shot you hit it in the hole.
Yeah, Gordo should
Got
probably
it.
answer questions.
He's the PGA pro.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, you can
Dude,
go.
you're
Nice.
still analytical, dude. I'm kind of pissed
I
off.
mean, like,
I'm not
you
gonna lie.
guys are so stuck up on the fact that it has to be a chip shot and this far away from the hole, like up and
It's like
down.
a general thing, I
just-
guess, right?
It just needs to be 2 shots. The first shot gets you to wherever, and then the
Point
next shot
A,
you
it's
get in
like
the
B.
hole.
So it
Nice.
doesn't need to be a
So
chip.
it's not really like
It could be a par 3, up and down from
Yeah,
the tee box.
it can be from anywhere. It's just two shots with the second shot going in the hole.
Nice.
Gordy's 100%.
There we go. That's so funny. Like it's funny to hear like, your answers and then hear Gordo's answer. Just like
Hearing a good answer than 2
It-
idiots.
just like here.
Well, you're thinking way too much about it.
Right.
Well,
That's like
I
he's
know.
the teaching pro and we're not.
it's the difference
Right.
between, a club pro and a bunch of fucking amateurs. So
No, but I love it. This is good.
Hell yeah. So I have a question, Karina. So
Yeah.
besides the driving range, you really got into golf. Was there
Uh-huh.
you were watching Tiger, Rory, JT, or more like maybe YouTube golf going in, or neither?
Literally, like it just started like from Instagram. I'm like, what is this golf like community like on Instagram? And I started it and I sort of had this idea in mind, like, again, like I said, there was maybe one other woman, one other girl on the driving range. And I'm like, okay, let me just start this funny little thing and just kind of dare myself. I'm horrible. I was a swimmer in high school. I was not a softball player, volleyball. I didn't do that. So I'm like making like it's embarrassing. I was really it's nerve-wracking. But I'm like, what? I'm just gonna do it and make fun of myself because if I don't do it, who will? So the whole sort of thing is like, yeah, it's scary. And I just, once I started playing, I was like, this is so sick. Like getting on the course and seeing like it's green everywhere. There's nature, there's trees.
Yep.
It's like, there's animals, there's birds and it's just like peaceful. I'm like, okay, I get it. Like I understand what all the hype is about. And so that was really cool. Yeah, and then I've just sort of been discovering it like on a wholesome level, like not so much like looking at all the players and stuff. Obviously now I know them a little more. Rory's my favorite. I just he's just I don't know. He looks short compared to everyone else, like compared to like Bryson and like or like what?
Can we call you a bandwagon, or should we refrain from?
Totally. Oh, you can totally call me a bandwagon. Of course.
Who's your favorite golfer,
1000%.
Silva?
My favorite golfer, Rux.
Gordy, what about you?
I'm a big Jordan Spieth guy.
Bro, me too. But
Huge.
Tuck,
Jordan
do you even
Spieth
know
guy.
another golfer out there?
Yeah, I was worried that
Tuck's
you're.
favorite golfer is Cameron Tucker.
Nice.
No.
No, and then like I've been looking at like Nellie's swing too, and I'm like, dude, I watch it in slow mo, and I'm like, she literally does not move
What's
anything
Nelly
except
swing do?
Nelly Corda.
Nelly
What?
Corda.
Nelly Corda has the best swing on this planet.
Oh, Nelly Corda. Yeah. Okay.
Just calling her Nelly. We're on a first name basis.
You get first name basis. Yeah. Like a hidden pipes down the middle. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, she's just insane. So yeah, I think I just got to study her swing. I don't know, Gordo, what is your recommendation for like somebody like me? Like, should I just watch a bunch of swings? Like, will that help at all? Obviously, I'm gonna practice, but like,
Yeah, I mean,
just watching and looking at it help.
it definitely can help if you're watching another good player swing, but each swing is different by
Yeah,
like there's no same swing from person
right.
to person, but
Yeah,
it will never hurt to look at someone else's swing and try to get bits and pieces from them to try to
for sure.
integrate to your own
Yeah,
and kind of
totally.
can do your own things from maybe what they're doing.
Yeah,
Because
for
at the end of
sure.
the day, whatever works.
You know what? I think
That's
that was
the
my
thing.
downfall. I was
Watching
watching.
your own swing?
No, that would be almost worse. But I was watching Robbie Berger's swing, which is probably the worst thing I could have done.
Like I said, if you watch someone that's like nothing against him, but if you're watching a good player swing, it's a little bit different than watching someone who's not the best. Because you can pick
Right.
up some good tendencies and see what
Totally.
they actually are doing.
Right. Yeah. I mean, when I was first learning, it's just, and I still am like, there's 1,000 things to remember, right? And
Oh
that's,
yeah.
I think, I don't know. Let's circle back in a couple weeks and see if I've had a breakthrough, but I feel like there's a lot coming together now for me. So like, I was so robotic in the beginning. I was like, okay, make sure
Like,
this arm's straight, make sure, my foot doesn't move, and make sure like, I gotta come all the way up, but I gotta like when I'm down, I gotta keep everything straight. And then I gotta, turn my hips, at the right time. And like, it's just like so much to think
It's a
about. And
nightmare.
it's a nightmare, but I think it's all like, you gotta do that. There's a big learning curve. And I think that sucks. And I think that's partly why, I don't know, maybe some women or men, like they try to do it and they're like, I suck at this, I'm done. If they're not good like right away, then they give up. And it's like, no, like there's a big learning curve. So that's been the toughest thing for me, because I have no patience. I'm just like,
No,
that's
golf.
this if I'm
Golf
not good.
is probably like the one sport that it's either you are just 100% right away, or you want to shoot the pigeon in the fairway on the first
Yeah.
hole.
Yeah.
I found that if I try to think about my swing, my ball is either hitting a tree or going in the water. So whenever I walk up there, I just look at it and I go, put the ball in the hole, and I think we'll be okay.
Exactly.
And that seems,
Exactly.
but at the same time, if I were to actually have coaching and get my swing down, it would 100%. I mean, without a doubt. But yeah, that's kind of my take on it. I don't
I
really.
think you're so right. It's as soon as I forget like everything and just like do what comes naturally and just hit the ball, that's like the best advice. It's like, just hit the ball.
I don't think there is a perfect swing for everybody. I think some people's bodies don't move the way other people's do. So I think it's really
Exactly.
comfortable to you.
Exactly. Totally. I'm like, there's people trying to give me advice on the course. I'm like, no, that's not gonna
Not
work
nice.
for me.
Yeah.
Get busy
I
brain.
hate it. Unless you're like, PGA Pro or like a sub, like under 5 handicap, like don't be giving me tips. Sorry.
There's certain things that certain people's bodies can do, and if that's not the way you work, I mean, just say, hey, I'm okay, dude. Don't give me that advice.
Yeah, right.
Sounds like Pickle Penny's talking a bit.
Yeah, it does.
Wait, but I wanted to circle back. You'd brought up that like you love going on the golf course because the nature of it, the greenery, the views, which is absolutely a reason I go too. But it's funny, a lot of people, it's like, oh, like we can go get a. Go, don't give me that look. I saw
That
that.
is not why you're going to the golf course.
No, for sure. I love like going to
For
mountain
sure,
golf
no.
courses and beach. It's not the reason I'm going to the golf course, but it's stuff I'll look to book a golf course. Obviously, there's no mountains in Long Island, but to try to go play like a ocean course or a mountain course. But usually it's people like, oh, let's get pissed drunk and
Yep.
swing the golf club.
I knew you were gonna go there.
That's
I
the
knew
angle
you
I
were
was going.
Well, I definitely go for the nature, but the real reason I go,
do. I mean, what are you supposed to do when the cart girl comes around and asks you? I almost feel like I'm being rude if I say
Obligated.
I
Right.
feel
I
obligated
know
with the cart girl.
no.
totally. I mean, there's some skit. I can't remember where I saw it, but it was like, it's so hard to say no when somebody offers you like a beer or anything. They're like, so you want to drink? Like, no matter what time of day it is, no matter what day of the week it is, you're like, okay, like you have to.
I'll have one.
It's like the one thing, the one activity where I'm like, just can't say no. I know that sounds bad.
7 a.m.
Swear
beers
I'm not
don't
an
count
alcoholic.
I think
on the
one.
golf course.
If they're before the 9 and after the 5, they don't count.
Before the 9.
Like the time.
9 to 5 jobs. If it's
Oh,
before the 9 o'clock in the morning and after the
Okay.
5 o'clock in the afternoon,
oh yeah, for sure,
doesn't count.
totally.
What
You're-
about if
Yeah.
a little 10 a.m. Saturday beer? Is that fair?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm talking about weekdays. Saturdays, dude, you can drink from 5 o'clock until 9 o'clock on Monday.
You ever go out to like 4 a.m. and get hammered and then have like a 6:30 a.m. tea time? You just keep the buzz rolling.
No, I just
No.
stay up all day and like tell my boys, I'm like, yo, dude, we made mistakes last night.
I will. Itching it.
When I was in Scottsdale, like we were out till 5 a.m. and we had like a 7:30 tea time, and I'm on the first tee, like I'm like looking over the starter. I'm like, don't throw up, don't throw up, don't throw up.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. The hair of the dog. That's the only way to do it. You can't.
Oh yeah,
it's
that's like
just
Gordy.
miserable otherwise.
What?
When you beat Kenny in that match in South Carolina, and like I
The
was like,
reverse mulligan one?
it might have been it. I was like blackout drunk on like hole 3. Like it was just a tough look. I could barely see the ball.
Should we take an over under here or like a poll or a vote and say, would you rather play golf drunk or sober?
I mean, I think you'd have better.
I like both.
I'm gonna be an
Yeah.
outlier because I get
Like-
worse when I start
like
drinking.
really, like wasted, almost blacked out, drunk.
Are we buzzing? Or are we blasted?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. We'll amend it a little bit. Let's give a nice 7 drink.
Your
area.
7 drinks and a girl and this like smaller person 7 drinks are very different.
Okay, so
You know what? We
seven-
used to do in college 9 before 9 shots before 9 a.m. So I mean, okay,
What?
I don't do
okay,
that.
so
You know
Karina's
what?
one of the boys. We solved this problem.
No, she's putting us to shame. What do you mean?
Jesus,
Dude, oh, okay, that was in college. That was a while ago. But yeah, I mean,
Karina, I'm still in college and I'm freaking awesome.
I
I
can
love it.
I can drink. Yeah.
All right, so
Holy.
let's go. Let's stick with 7 drinks before your tea time. Or
I can't just like rip 7 shots on the first tee and then go play.
No.
No,
like
no,
you
no,
keep
no,
it
no.
going throughout. Like I could kill like a 12-pack throughout the round, but like
Yeah,
I
I
can't
The
just go
thing?
dummy.
Well,
I think I always start no drinks until it gets to the point where I'm like, I'm starting to that, and I just spent $60. So things change around here. This is gonna change.
exactly. Like as soon as it's funny. You want to play sober. You're like, okay, I'm gonna do good, and I'm gonna start off, and then I get like beginner's luck the first couple holes, and then once I'm just like, 3 putting and just like getting double bogeys, I'm like, okay, it's time to drink. And
What's the
but other
go-to
thing
shot?
is go
Oh,
to.
sorry.
Oh no. Well, what was I gonna say? Just it's okay when it comes to like sober or not sober. I mean, I'd love to play it totally sober, but 18 holes is a lot.
That's a long.
Like
That's 5 hours.
it's a lot.
It's a long time.
It's hard. It's hard. I don't know. So it's nice to just have a little
The best is like, oh, I'm not drinking today, and then your buddy pulls out like 2 fireball shots or 2 beers, like you want one. I'm
Yes.
like, well, I'm not opposed.
That is the worst in the world.
Fireball is such a golf thing. Like they're like beer. I feel like I don't even see beer that all. I don't even see beer that often. I just see Fireball. I see like what are those? The it starts with a T with the grape juice and the
Oh,
vodka.
transfusions.
Transfusions. Like there's like all these like golf appropriate drinks. I don't know. Like seltzers or more. I don't know. Oh,
I love the
High
classic
Noons.
beer.
High noons are. That's all I drink when I golf is high noons.
Yeah,
Really, I'll bring like the
it's
handle
funny.
Fireball. Like I'll bring the whole glass bottle, like 1.75 liters sometimes. Like we used to do that in Florida a lot. We'd bring that and beer.
I couldn't
Yeah,
do
I mean,
that.
I have my little tequila flask for sure.
Oh yeah. What's the go-to shot? Like you go to the cart girl and you're like, pour me 4. Like you in the group, you're getting 4 what for the group?
Fireball.
Fuck.
I mean,
Like
no,
this
I mean,
fireball.
you sweet tequila. Oh, damn.
Do it right now,
Was it
so
Thursday night?
That's me.
Oh my god, you're an animal. You're an
That's
idiot.
funny.
But
I think that the shots. If I'm playing really bad, and I feel like I deserve a shot that I don't like at all, I'll usually take one of those. Kind of be like, you're playing like shit, so you deserve this. But if I'm playing good, I'll usually go with a fireball. But other than that,
Well, the fireball also gets you a little warm when it's cold. I'm always cold. So
I'm a birdie shot.
I think that's what it.
The fireball is
that's
a
popular.
lethal weapon.
Yeah. I
What's
think
the
that's
coldest you're
part of it.
playing? What's the coldest time you're
gosh.
playing?
Oh, I'm such a wuss. I mean, the thing is the wind, right? Like, if it's a cold wind that just like pierces through you,
So you're a father.
can't.
no thanks. No,
I don't know what.
I said you're a father. It's not the temperature, it's the wind.
it is.
You-
I know, right? I'm
Dude,
just
it's the wind
evading the
chill.
question.
Yeah, I feel that. Us Northeast people, we really.
The thing is I haven't played. I really haven't played in other than California weather. So, I mean, I think you guys are a different breed.
Yeah.
I don't know, 55, 60 degrees is cold to me. So,
Oh, damn.
you guys, okay, sorry. You guys are like, oh shit, okay.
No, not me. I hate playing in cold weather.
I'm not a big cold weather fan.
I
I
just
don't
like,
think anyone likes playing in the cold weather.
Jared,
makes
you're
it-
always asking me to golf,
Yeah.
and I'm looking at the weather, and it's like 30 degrees out.
it's just
No.
like, you get in such a state of like, and it's
It
just
almost-
like,
When it's that cold, it's like I want to finish this round as quickly as possible, and I hate playing golf that way.
right.
Penny
Exactly.
and I played. There was like a polar freeze in South Carolina last winter, and it was sunny with no wind. We're like, it's not that bad out, and it was like 17. We were playing in.
Yeah,
Damn.
And that hurt.
me and my brother played in Florida like 2 weeks ago. We played, and it was 45 degrees, but it was very windy and cold. We left after the 4th hole.
It's
The
just
wind really
miserable.
ruins it.
It's just miserable. It's like I'm not even having fun. Like
Oh.
you hit the ball and it just like you can't control it. The ball is moving on the green. You can't putt.
Your
Like,
wrist
it's like, what are you
breaks.
doing?
You hit it
All
thin.
water.
Right.
Brutal.
Yeah, even alcohol can't really help that, to be honest.
No.
I mean it does. It can for a little bit.
There's enough whiskey.
But-
When you drink like that, you just get sad. You're just like this.
Tuck
It's
gets
so
in his
true.
feels out on the golf course.
Your brother's sitting there like, this sucks, dude.
Just
Yeah.
like deep depression. You're like, what am I doing with
Yeah,
my life?
Do it.
Just brutal. So I have a question now. You didn't start by watching a little YouTube golf. Is there any YouTube golf or like PGA events like you'll watch now? You're like, oh, I love watching.
I mean, Bright, what is it, 50 or what is it, Bryson's? You try and get under 50.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Look
breaking
at me,
50.
look at me,
Yeah,
breaking
the
50.
breaking
I'm like
50.
50 under 50. No, breaking 50. I'll watch that. I just saw, what is it, bobdoessports yesterday. With the
Yeah.
whole Rory interaction, I died. Oh my god.
There's a lot of LA talent too. Like Tequila at the Turn. They're based out of LA.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I like Tequila the Turn for sure. I like Carol.
She's funny.
She's got a cool thing going on. Definitely like trying to I don't know. Here's the thing. When I first joined golf Instagram, I'm like, okay, there's not that many people on, there's not that many girls on here. If you're a golf girl, you're either, an LPGA player or like a collegiate golfer or an OnlyFans girl. Like that's all there was. So I'm like trying to find I can't, I just can't do that. Like I'm sure I could get super rich, but I can't do it.
Yeah, Karina does sports. Like not expect any good golf, but good entertainment.
Absolutely.
Right. That's the whole thing is Karina tries golf. Like I'm just trying out here and I'm just trying to be, relatable and just, I don't know, like I'm just trying to be me. That's why it's been so easy for me to like just start this and grow it because I'm just being myself. I had no idea that I could make a reel. Like I'm such a millennial. I'm like I was never really on TikTok, like didn't really know how to do it. And then I like made my first reel and I'm like, oh, like it's so easy on CapCut, you do the little, I don't know. It's just, I used to like DJ and I have sort of like a little bit of that sort of brain. So when I'm editing it just came easy for me. So, look at my
That's
early videos. They're really funny, like so basic, but yeah, it's an evolution for sure.
That's awesome. So, did you have any friends or like a significant other that really brought you into golf, or you just ended up at the driving range one day?
No, yeah. So my partner brought me to the court or to the driving range. He had like Palm Springs tournament planned with all these, with some of his friends that were like serious golfers. And so he's like, I'm gonna be at the driving range a lot. So you can either stay at home or you can come with me. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll just come. Like, why not? And then, here I am.
Hell yeah.
So I feel bad that I'm playing more than him. Like he's so upset. Like he's like, what the fuck? You're going golfing again? Like this is the third time this week you've gone. Like I feel bad. I honestly do. I feel really bad, but it's just been so
Not
fun
that
and I'm
bad.
just trying to I'm like, you know what? I'm the one that needs to practice. Like
Live your life, twin.
exactly.
What was that?
Live your life, twin.
Maybe
Yeah,
that-
Oh,
fireball shot.
One fireball shot,
hitting
and
ya.
there he goes.
Now you've had this kid. I don't know if maybe I'm getting, not that I'm old, but getting older where I can't drink everything under the
Dude,
sun.
you're like 23.
I'm saying, but I can't mix. Like, listen, Silva, what drinks have you had today? Give me a list.
Okay, you want it?
Like,
Alright.
I'm
Old fashioned, cab, champagne, voodoo,
Huh? Like Cabernet,
and then
like wine.
yes,
wine.
yes,
Cabernet Sauvignon. Yeah,
Is that in this order? Like, so you
yes,
had,
yes.
yeah, we're
This
rocking. Cruise.
and then
Is it
red wine,
mind-boggling?
and then champagne. Oh my god!
Two martini. Oh, I forgot the champagne. Yeah, so champagne.
No, you said champagne.
Just ignore him, Karina.
It's funny.
and then we're
That's a
rocking.
hangover potion. That's a hangover fucking potion.
Here, we're rocking 10 right now.
We get
Yeah,
a
that is like
timestamp
a
on every
recipe.
drink you've had.
Timestamp. We're looking from.
You're like an 18 birdies, like
We're
you
looking.
Yeah.
We're
I'm, like,
looking.
bored what you're
Dude,
drinking.
2:30 Eastern time to 8:58 Central.
You didn't want to finish that math of staying at Eastern.
Yeah, you're really just
There was no chance we were getting through that one.
Dude, I'm on Central time now, though. So
Yeah, but you said you started at 2:30 Eastern, but finished at 8:55 Central.
because that's the time that I hit.
Yeah.
Conversion wasn't in his brain at the moment.
Dude,
But
with the conversion, I'm just fuck you guys. I hate you.
we're in
It's
there
okay. We're
rent
all
free.
in different time zones, right? You
I'm
guys,
in-
yeah.
yeah.
We are in,
Nashville.
yeah, we're in 3 different time zones.
Yeah, so it's 7 p.m. for me. It's late for you guys.
No, how much do you like golf on a scale of 1 to 10?
How much do I like golf? It's like, how do I even answer that question? Like, I mean,
It's a bad question.
ton.
On a scale of 1 to 10. That's how you answer it.
10.
Let's just say she started an
10?
Instagram page for golf,
Well,
so I'd
okay.
say she's pretty.
Depends on how fucking good I'm playing. If I went to the range the other day and I would do so well. Like from the first shot, I was like getting great contact, like shot after shot after shot. Like no, like I was like, fuck yeah, like I have mastered this game. Like I'm so good.
Yep.
Like this is great. And then the entire second half of the range session, I was just horrible. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I was trying to hit it. It was just terrible contact. So on a day like that, I hate golf. On a day where I'm playing well, then I love it.
You love it.
Isn't that
Absolutely.
That's golf for you.
that's
Hell yeah.
golf?
I mean, that's every golfer out there, though. So,
I mean,
I don't know
that's
how-
the thing. We can all relate to that.
Karina, I have a very serious question, though.
Oh, boy.
Uh-huh.
The sword in your back.
It's not a sword.
That looks like a
Okay.
lacrosse stick.
It's a lacrosse stick.
The
It's an
lacrosse
old
stick
lacrosse.
That's Native American one. That's the Iroquois.
It looks like it looks like a Wicked Witch like broom to me.
Broom.
The
It does.
the lacrosse stick.
It's like a vintage old lacrosse stick. I don't know.
You lacrosse
Not
player?
mine. No, not mine. But we got some guitars and we got a putting green.
Wow, wait.
You have a putting green? That's
I-
awesome.
I thought
mean,
we were
You
gonna
know,
sing
putting
out of that.
that, whatever.
What did you say, Silva?
I thought we would get a story.
Out
I
of
was excited.
the
It's
twig,
not-
lacrosse stick?
It's not
The
mine.
twig, yeah.
It's not mine. So I have zero story behind that. I'm sorry.
Okay, so let's transition.
What about transition to guitar? Do you guys play any instruments?
Guitar. Jared does.
What? I am as musically not talented as possible.
No, Jared plays. Jared plays the guitar.
All right,
Yeah, what kind of
moving
music
forward.
do you guys like?
Ooh, good
Oh,
question.
sorry.
I will listen to I'm a country boy at heart, just because that's where I grew up from. But I'll listen to really anything besides rap. I'm not a huge rap guy.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I'm also right there.
All right, Gordy, stop
Except
flipping your nail.
That one song
Nah.
that's what is it? That one Kendrick Lamar song that's pretty catchy
Not
right
like
now.
a
Everywhere.
Phoenix or a
Called
Saint.
what? What
Yes.
was it? Come on, you
Um,
gotta. It's overplayed, but I still like it. It's
No,
still got
no,
a little bit of time before it gets old. I think for me, I don't know. Maybe I just don't hear it that often.
Got by Kendrick Lamar.
Are you serious?
Guy.
I'm honestly not too familiar with a lot of rap.
Here we go.
Me neither. Like literally, this is the only one I know.
What did you grow up listening to? Really? Were you more into like
Right.
country, like rock, pop?
You're not
I
about to play.
grew up. I mean,
Oh, I know this song. Yeah,
I've heard the song before too.
I don't even know the
that's a
words.
that's a
She
deep.
looked good.
that-
She looked good, but she ain't got no ties. Just like the way he says it is kind of funny.
Yikes.
No, yeah, I was not okay. So, I mean, as a kid, I grew up with pop music. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna age myself, but you know, fucking boy bands and pop stars. But I had like an emo phase. I was like, it was, but like the stupid emo. Like I wore like black Converse and called myself emo. But
Oh, that's
yeah, I
not
don't
bad.
know. My dad kind of like introduced me to like cool, like I don't know, like jazz sort of music, and then like old sort of like what else?
You
Beatles,
love like
obviously.
yeah.
Jimi Hendrix, Cream.
The
You
90s
know,
alternative in like Southern California was off the charts. Like
yeah,
that's like my wheelhouse. I love that stuff.
yeah, for sure, for sure. And then I got really into I got into electronic music. I liked it like indie rock too, like I don't know, Bon Iver and Fleet Foxes and who else? Um, I had my Coachella phase. I went to Coachella for like 5 years in a row.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I like a lot of things.
So what was your question?
How is Coachella?
How is it? I don't know. The last time I went was a while ago, but now it's like a full on just influencer like party. It wasn't like
Really?
that before. Yeah.
That's kind of how
Uh,
Bon out here.
yeah.
Bon
It's different.
Bonnaroo is kind of like
These
the
days
same
it's
thing as
different.
Coachella.
The influencer thing is like they're like it's like a new celebrity kind of thing. Like I don't
It's just
know.
wild to me, but yeah,
It's weird. It's so
it is
weird. Like
very.
I hated. Okay, listen, you guys. I have become the person that I hated. Like
It's different. It's
not,
different.
but like not obviously. Like I have a different perspective, but I bring my tripod with me, and I'll like talk to the camera or like. I mean, I don't like doing selfies, but like you got to do it, and I hate it. I'm so cringy. I hate when people look at me
Right.
because I know what they're thinking because
They're like,
Yeah.
what is
thought
going
that
on here?
because I thought that. Right. But, and you guys know, like on the other side of it, it's a business. You're trying to grow, yourself and, also have fun and do what you're passionate about. So, you connect with people like we are right now and, uh, you just kind of keep going and keep doing it and see how it plays out. You know?
Totally.
There's also a fine difference between like I'd say like the golf entertainment side and like you
Oh,
shaking
yeah.
ass on camera. There's like a little
One
different
hundred
there.
percent.
Is there a
Well,
difference?
yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, well, what about the girl? Like, all you got to do is, I don't know. There's some golf OnlyFans girls
For sure. That's
that
good
I'm
value
like,
prop.
all I would have to do is just like golf with no bra on and get like a professional videographer to just like it's so like what?
It really is.
That's so easy. Like that's all what's her name does. The not the
Race
not
chairs.
not the one. Yes.
I was not gonna say
Yes.
it. I was
And
like,
then
I don't want to be that guy.
there's another one that's
Oh
like,
my!
oh, poor Grace Charis. Like, is
But
she
there's other girls that don't do
okay?
it that are like Carol's really pretty, and so is like
Exactly. That's
He's
so.
not a shit though.
I think Carol's prettier if we're going down that route.
Right.
That's kind of what I like. I like where she's. I like where she's at. I like where she's going. But she's Latina. She like does stuff in Spanish. I'm like, I'm gonna try and do that. I'm actually part Colombian, so
Yeah,
Good.
puedo hablar en español. Voy a hablar about a bad face. Like,
yeah.
That'll
dude,
definitely.
I don't know.
P.
Yeah.
See,
See.
That's the whitest thing you could have said of all time.
as long as you know
P
how to
margarita.
What do you
as
say,
long as you
Karina?
know how to order a burrito in Spanish, you're good. That's
Okay,
all
so
you
this is
need to
actually
know.
a good topic. So my stepdad, he's been learning Spanish for like the past 2 years, and every time we go to a Spanish restaurant, he attempts to order in Spanish, and I don't know if the waiter is looking at us like this motherfucker, or if he's like, I actually appreciate him trying, like, to speak in our
Yeah,
language.
it depends. I think they usually do appreciate it. It depends where you are. If you're at a like mom and pop, small little place, yeah, they probably don't speak very good English and they appreciate it. But I mean, some people will be like, I don't speak Spanish. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like,
It's like me going like arroz con pollo, pollo.
Well, then I'll always have to like grab the guy at the side and be like, "I'm so sorry."
yeah,
I don't-
right. That's so funny. I know. Well, that's such a like dad thing to do, you know? Like,
Most
Arroz con pollo, like that. There's really just no accent at all.
yeah, no accent whatsoever.
well, or just be like, oh, like I wanna respect your people, you know, like, and they just order, you know, like that, and it's like you got to apologize for your dad
Well,
after.
no, like he has like the best intentions behind it, but I don't know
Of
if it comes
course,
off that way.
exactly. That's yeah, that's what it is.
No, it's pretty funny. I actually haven't had Mexican food or any Spanish food in so long, and oh, it's so good.
It's
Do you
got
guys not have, I feel like you guys don't have a lot of Mexican food on the East Coast because I mean there's a
New
ton of
York
Mexicans
does.
here because we're in SoCal, like Mexico's right there. So
believe it or not, Nashville actually has a lot of Mexican restaurants, like more than you would think. And I'm
no, I
not
think
saying
yeah,
I'm not saying they're
Nashville for
great,
sure.
but they are. I mean, there is a ton of them, and it
Yeah.
usually is run by Mexican families.
Yeah,
There's
for sure.
in New York. I mean, New York City obviously has every culture, but
Yeah.
even like Long Island, there's a big Spanish population on Long Island. Not of Mexican as much, but like Ecuador, Honduran. Like there's like around
Yeah.
the corner is a Honduran restaurant. There's a
Yeah.
Peruvian restaurant. Yeah, there's some really
Yeah.
good spots.
Yeah, for sure. So like yeah, so you've got the South American sort of vibe.
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's different. I don't even, so I'm Colombian and Ecuadorian. I don't even like Ecuadorian. I mean, sorry, I feel so bad saying that. It's different. It's more, I don't know. Mexican food is just like, there's a lot more grease and like, it just tastes better. It's like, with Ecuador, it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't love fish, but, you know, it's if you do, then great, because it's right there, you know, near the coast. But, yeah, sometimes you just, you know, when you're hungover, you just need a good old greasy burrito.
And
And
then after you do that, it pretty much puts you on the couch for about the rest of the day.
yeah.
Yo, what's your stance on the breakfast burrito? Is that a win?
Ooh. This is a tough one. It depends. There's so many ways to do it. Like,
What are you
I don't-
ordering? What's your breakfast burrito order? You could like customize it however you want. What's going on that?
okay, well, I'm gonna sound like a fatty, but I love refried beans. I'll
Oh, yeah.
have like, okay, so in Santa Monica, there was this place. So they cook an egg and like, I don't know, sunny side up or whatever. So it's flat, right? And then and then you put the burrito or the tortilla down, and then you put the egg down, and then you add everything inside of it, and then you roll it up. So then like the layer on the inside is the egg, and then you're not getting chunks of like the scrambled egg. Like I hate that. I hate when you get like chunks of that.
I agree.
So it's like very evenly.
You throw some hot sauce in there.
Yeah, I like a little salsa, you know, in every bite.
Potato?
Some pico de gallo potato. I'm down.
Pota-
A little
Avocado?
hash brown. I don't know.
No, not the avocado.
I'm
I
not
know,
an
I'm
avocado
weird.
guy either.
Maybe
I'm a
like
slut for avocado.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. In the burrito though, it's like a little slimy. You know, you got all these other things going on.
I like a mess in my
Yeah,
burrito.
I'm also weird with. I don't enjoy things that just feel weird as hell in my mouth. It kind of
Oh,
grosses me out. It can taste amazing, but if it feels weird in my mouth, I'm not.
yes. Okay, it's a texture thing.
It's a very much a texture thing. So when I eat
totally.
straight avocado and I know the color of it, I'm like,
Yeah,
you make
yeah,
right.
Oh,
yeah.
I love the texture of avocado. Like it just melts in your mouth.
I no, I'm sad.
See, you know what texture I don't love? Tofu. I don't love tofu texture.
Never had it. Never even thought about frying.
Don't even.
My
Yeah,
roommates
don't
like it.
worry.
I'm like, yo, eat some steak, bud.
Yeah, I'm
I
more
know.
of a meat
Yeah.
and potatoes type of guy, which
Same.
is so unhealthy, but
No, it's good for you. If you're eating like organic potatoes and like grass-fed steak, and obviously in moderation, I wouldn't go eat like 2-pound like sirloin.
Yeah.
Good for you. It's got good iron, good vitamins, good minerals.
Maybe
I wonder
some
what
veggies
Silva.
on the side, even though I hate veggies.
I love
So,
veggies.
I
well,
can't
like,
stand.
yeah, I have to. You have to, right? You kind of learn to like them, I think, when you're, but
My recent kick is broccoli, but I just put it in the air fryer for so long that it's pretty much just a burnt tree.
Melt a little
I can't
cheddar
even
on it.
taste
Put
it.
a little cheddar on the broccoli.
I can't eat cheese.
Okay, don't put cheese on it.
oh, ouch.
Yeah. I mean, I can eat cheese if I want
Every
to be
once in a
paying
while.
for the next 2 hours, and it's just
Dip
not.
it in a little teriyaki sauce or barbecue.
I can't do teriyaki either. It's bad.
Yo, you're killing me here.
I know it's bad. It's bad.
What
I
about
think
like
you're picky. I think he's picky.
I'm a very picky eater. I can't eat sushi, can't eat seafood. Yeah, it's not good.
I
I
kind of
eat
am too,
anything.
but I'll eat like basic sushi, like basic bitch sushi, like California roll, spicy tuna. That's about it. With the
It's
crunchies on top.
Oh
it's
yeah.
the texture. It's like I put it in my mouth and I'm like, nope, can't do
Yeah,
that.
it is. It's weird. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why
you
you
eat
gotta have the
shrimp.
crunchies. Yeah, shrimp's good. I like shrimp.
I love shrimp, which is weird. I love shrimp and crab, and that's about all the seafood I can eat.
Lobster?
That's like me too.
Absolutely, I love catching lobster and cooking them.
Lobster.
I think lobster's the best of the crustaceans because you get the most like meat, like that tail. Oh, and the lobster rolls from like Maine hit different. What are you snacking on? A little steak?
Bacon.
Bacon? Are you just eating bacon out of a bag?
Yep.
That is a baller
Wow.
move.
That's insane.
Whoa.
So Karina,
Where your
do
dog?
Yeah.
you guys have like the avocado toast is big in California. You don't have the bagels. That's the one thing we might have you on. The bagels and
Yeah,
pizza
totally.
here in New York.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I
But
mean,
the street tacos. That's what I've heard. The street tacos in California.
yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, street tacos. I've been on a ramen kick. Do you guys like ramen?
I love
Yeah.
spicy
Yeah.
ramen.
Real Japanese ramen.
It-
Like
it
not
is a-
top ramen. None of that.
no, absolutely not.
I don't even know what top ramen is.
No, it's amazing. See, Nashville doesn't really have a food. I mean, I guess you could say barbecue is our food
Hot chicken.
and hot chicken. True, but I think Nashville might have the best barbecue in the whole entire world. Like, it's insane, and it's
Right. The
Kansas
barbecue.
City,
Yeah.
Texas, North Carolina,
Yeah.
Tennessee.
Definitely. All the barbecue. Can you still hear me? One of my AirPods died.
Yeah, we still hear. We also wrap it up soon too. But we can hear you fine. Can you hear us?
Top 5?
Do you want to go to
What?
top 5 cocktails on the course?
Yeah. I
Let me
mean,
go-
dude. I mean, should we rank it? Should we just? The
yeah.
thing
We
is,
use. Go
I'm
ahead.
just like a shot kind of girl. I know that's like I'm
That's
just
so
like
valid.
let's skip the whatever and
Let's
just
skip the fooling around with the beers and let's get right
yeah,
to
just like
the shot.
I just think of it as like a dose, right? Like you take a dose
Yeah,
of something.
a
Like when you take your
medication.
medicine, you have a dose of it, and then you know how you're gonna feel, and then I don't know. I know
See, I'm more of a.
I'm a monster.
If it were up to me on the course, I usually would prefer not to drink. I would just smoke the things that make me happy. And that's more my type of style, but I don't know if that's
Nice.
frowned upon or not.
I mean,
You
I
were
don't.
always
I could.
gassing
I
beers
don't
on the
care.
course.
I'm the last person to judge what people do, unless you're like tripping. That might be.
It's like Biz
That
with
might
the
be a little
shroom.
much.
Well, yeah.
That might be
There's-
a little much.
I mean, I'm not speaking for anybody, but if you were to take a small dose of shrooms and go play golf, it's not the worst experience.
I just don't think I could like handle it.
Like I'm seeing
it
3
definitely
balls
gets
when I
to a
look
point
down.
where you're like, oh,
So let's do the top 5 of best drinks during the golf game.
Do you want to do like a? Are we doing it typical draft style, or do we want to? How do you want to structure this one?
Yeah, let's go steak.
Could we? I mean, hear me out. Top 5. I feel like that's a lot for drinks on a golf course. There's only so many drinks that you can have. How about we trim that
3?
down to 3? Yeah.
I agree.
Karina, since you're the guest, do you want, because it's snake style, so once someone takes an item, it's off the board. Do you want the first pick? Some people want like the 5th pick, so you could tail back around and get 5 and 6. Or you start with the first overall. I don't know if there's one in mind that you're like, oh, I need this on my list.
I guess I'll do the last pick. I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Anyone want first?
I'll take. No, I'll take one.
I mean, you guys seem like you've got all the drinks in line. You've got all your stuff. So I'm gonna get advice from you guys.
Silva's like a, what do you call it? A sommelier of garbage drinks.
I'm a fucking scared pine draft.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right.
Tuck, I'm giving you the 2nd. Gordy, you got the 3rd. I'll take the 4th, and then Karina will wrap around for 5 and 6.
Karina, I just want to say you and I have the best picks.
You haven't even picked yet, you pigeon.
No, I'm saying our like.
Oh, you're slotted.
I want to be.
Okay.
Cool.
I don't know how this works. I don't know what's going on.
It's
Yep.
just basically.
Just going with it.
You're gonna give me the number 1 drink in the golf game, the transfusion.
Debatable, but
I guess.
It's not
I
debatable.
mean, it's
It's more of like an
like
old
grape
style
juice,
drink
right?
now.
I'd rather it be like, I don't know. It's not
no,
great.
don't say it. You can take it. If you don't give it
You
away.
don't give away your.
She always escape it. I guess I'm up next.
Tuck it. You got a guy.
I'm
G.
gonna do something that they don't. I mean, this could be frowned upon, but I usually will bring a couple little nips of vodka, and then I'll buy a half and a half Arnold Palmer, and I'll mix those two together. Just because Arnold Palmer is a golf drink. I mean, there's a.
Do you
Arnold-
want a John
Arnold-
Daly?
Do you?
Yeah,
Are
John
you aware
Daly
they
is what-
do
yeah,
make
what I would do.
spiked
And then you-
Arnold Palmer?
And then
What's
you put a
John
little
Daly?
lemon.
Is it
John Daly?
lemonade and vodka or something?
It's like a lemonade sweet tea mix with vodka in it. It
It's
is
like
beautiful.
Arnold Palmer with alcohol.
with vodka, yeah, and a little
Got it.
lemon there.
There,
So you
there
can
is also
Not a-
there
it's not
is
called a
spiked
Dirty Arnold?
Palmer. Yeah.
Why don't you
No,
just call
but I
it
think
Dirty
it should
Arnold?
be.
Yo,
I
hey,
think-
hold on. Let Gordy. Gordy is literally telling you there is a spiked Arnold Palmer in the can they sell in the store.
Correct.
I'll
didn't
take
know
that
that.
one then.
Second,
I didn't know that either.
That's what I was about to pick until you said that.
Yep. Thank you.
Now I have to pivot. For
but
mine.
it's also the
No,
same
you picked.
thing as a John Daly. It's essentially just Arnold Palmer with vodka, lemonade, iced tea. Vodka is a John Daly.
Oh, it's beautiful.
There's also the Juan Daly if you want to go tequila instead of vodka.
Yeah, gotta. I don't know. I'd have to.
If I'm drinking
It would have
tequila
to
on the
be
golf
very
course,
well
I'm not
mixed.
playing golf.
Gordy, you're up,
That's
Kai.
not.
I'll just take a classic high noon.
Good take.
Can't go wrong there.
All right. I'm gonna take the Fireball. Good old Fireball.
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
Oh
So what? I can't like steal one of your guys's.
no!
So you get
You
you have
gotta
2
I
picks
just have to
now.
pick one.
Yeah,
Well, you get two picks.
2 picks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2
'cause
picks
you
in
have
a
the
row.
5th and the 6th. Oh, we lost you for a second. Your AirPods died. No.
No.
I have a couple ideas for someone I'm gonna go with. Might get roasted, but we'll see.
Back.
She might be back.
Oh, yeah. You
I
can
think
hear
we
me?
can hear
Oh
you
my
now.
god, that's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
Literally, the other AirPod died.
That's pretty funny as you're going.
Okay,
Damn.
so, yeah, you know what I really like are Topo Chico seltzers. They just
Good
taste
one.
like Topo Chico. It's like straw.
That's a good drink. Yeah.
So that's like a good go-to. And then I don't know. My flask of tequila. I don't know. Tequila makes me have a little more energy. Vodka kind of like makes me more chill.
Good take.
Jared, do we hold her to a certain type of tequila, or
I think she gets tequila straight up because it's like
Yeah.
deal?
Straight up.
Deal.
Yeah.
you could still use tequila if you want to mix it with something, but she's got like just straight tequila.
Okay. All right. So I can rock a margarita if I want.
If it gets to you and you get it, then yeah, sure. I won't stop you.
All right. What pick does he have?
He's got the first, so he's got a few more picks
I
away.
might take margarita just out of spite.
Yeah. Keep right off.
I don't know if this is. I was big on this last year. Kenny and I were. It was the peanut butter whiskey on the golf course.
Screwball.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
actually were drinking an off-brand one just because we didn't find a screwball in the store. It was called like
That's-
Ram.
no.
It was like Ram's peanut butter or balls. There was also
Peanut butter
balls.
whiskey.
It just hits.
You want to throw up?
Over.
Hello?
I think it's May.
Oh, that's my fault.
It's G. Yeah, Gordy.
I'm gonna go with the tequila sunrise.
That's a fun
Feel
one.
still on the board in that capacity.
Huck's like, oh, give me the margarita.
No.
I hate
No.
margaritas. I don't know.
I do too. I really can't stand them,
Never had a
especially
good margarita
when they.
unless it's a. Oh, sorry. I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
Okay, yeah, don't say it then.
Yeah, you almost just. Yeah. Okay. Good idea.
You
Is
gotta
it-
keep
no?
your hands close to your chest and just don't let anyone know. You don't want to give
Not
away
gonna give-
your. Have you never heard that
Yeah,
saying?
you
Keep it
your
close to your
cards
chest.
close to your chest.
Exactly.
Oh, we definitely know that.
Who's up? Me?
I think
It's
that
Tuck.
sounds about right. Oh,
Tuck, did you go?
no, I have not. I'm just gonna do Pink Whitney. I don't know if you know what that is, Karina. So Pink Whitney is one. It's a hockey podcast, but they also golf a lot, and they just created a bottle of lemonade
Pink
vodka.
lemonade vodka.
Lemonade vodka, yeah. And it
It's
is
all over the country
Well,
now.
it is
That sounds
delicious.
good.
No, it is very good. And if you're
It
not,
is very,
we'll get you.
very
Is it really
priced.
sugar? Is it just
Yeah,
a
it-
hangover? Like,
No.
No, it's not. It's also one of those things that you can just drink straight off the rocks. Like you don't really need a mixie for it.
It's a flavored vodka. So it's like, it's New Amsterdam they co-branded with. And essentially it'd be like, like lemon Bacardi or lime Bacardi. It's essentially the same thing where it's going to be a flavored vodka
What's it
instead
called?
though.
It is. It's
Pink?
called Pink
Pink
Whitney.
Whitney.
It is delicious.
I'll shoot you the, I'll send it
Like
over
the
on
girl's
Instagram.
name, Whitney.
Yes.
It's actually a guy's name, but yeah.
The guy's name,
It's a guy who used to play in the NHL.
No. I mean, like, it's his last name. The hockey player's
Where?
last name is Whitney. But like Whitney Houston.
There we go. Yeah.
There we go.
We figured it out eventually.
Yeah.
We got there.
Okay, who's up?
That would be Sova.
All right. What did I already pick?
Franny.
Oh, good God.
I only went transfusion.
Yes.
You had
You
the
had
first
one in
two.
mind I think you wanted. I don't know if you remember.
We've had High Noons. We've had Pink Whitney.
But the
Yeah.
accents on interesting spots on these names.
There's a lot of good ones gone.
I mean, you drank a lot of, like, name one of the things you drank today. There's so many.
That's
I
a
don't
good.
He's kind of a pigeon, so he
I
doesn't
don't
remember.
think that's slander. No, give me the Corona.
Okay,
Alright.
I can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
a Corona.
Word of the Lion.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't give a terrible answer there.
I'm
You also have one more though, so wraps back around to you, Sova.
This is my last pick.
It's your
Yeah.
last pick.
Ooh. Can you name off everything that's been picked
Oh
up?
my god.
No, that's not happening.
Just guess. You say a one, and I'll say. You mentioned something like 5 minutes ago. They're like, "Oh, please don't say this because I want to say it." Do you remember?
Of course he doesn't.
No.
Starts with an M, ends with an Argarita.
Oh, yeah, give me the spicy margarita.
Are you getting a spicy margarita on the golf course?
Absolutely not.
No, but give me the whole
No, but
margarita.
give it to him anyway.
The whole deal. The whole margarita.
The whole thing. Just give it to him. The whole
So
thing.
this tequila,
Oh
like
my God.
Blanco tequila margarita mix.
Yep.
Like, give me jalapeno and tequila, just straight up.
Just give me a fucking Julio bouncing.
Okay, am I up now?
Well, there you go.
Yeah, you're up, Tuck. Yeah, you have a wild, Karina. You gotta wait
Oh,
for everyone.
no. Okay.
Because it
Got
wraps
it.
around
Okay, sorry.
snakes. You're
Oh,
totally good.
Jeed. I'm gonna go with. Well, I guess I'll just go to my basic. Coors
Light.
Light. Mountains are blue. That's my favorite beer. So I'll just go with that.
Love it.
Whoa!
She doesn't love it.
What's this buffoonery going on down here? What was the thumbs down for?
Ugh.
No good.
I guess you guys are 23 years old. Fine.
Whoa. Hey, you
I
hear-
think Coors Light is well liked by the masses.
I'm creeping on 25.
I don't think Coors Light's in my
As
top
long as it's okay,
five
you know
for the
what?
golf
You
course.
could have said Bud Light and you didn't, so that's good. Like,
No,
Bud Light,
I can't drink Bud Light. So the
Why
first time
not?
I ever got drunk was off Bud Light. So now I
Yeah,
just
no.
can't. I can't. It's like I smell it and I'm like,
that
no.
would have been a worse answer. So we're good.
Is Bud Light because of the flavor
Yeah,
of it?
I hate how it tastes.
They all taste the same. All of light beers taste the
To
same.
me, is more. It goes down.
Bud Light is definitely the worst light beer there is.
What?
Gordo.
What?
What are we talking about?
Bud Light is
I
easily
just
the
said
worst
all
light
they
beer.
all taste the same.
I thought you said Coors Light. I was like, what the?
Oh,
No,
no,
but-
Coors Light's delicious.
It is delicious.
Never
It's like
Tastes the
warm.
same to me,
Shane,
honestly.
I don't know. Bud Light just doesn't taste right. It's like I shouldn't be drinking this.
No,
Corona,
I-
the other, and is fucking phenomenal.
I like
Coroni's
the
good.
Corona. Corona was a good answer.
I said
Okay,
Corona.
well,
No, you didn't.
So
You said
Corona.
Corona.
Oh, I love Coronas too.
Corona was fine. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just chilling, Karina. Don't worry.
All right, we'll keep the ball rolling. Gordy, take her away.
Sunday chirps.
Yeah. I'm going Surfsides.
Those are probably not popular on
Yeah.
the West Coast. It's
Probably
like brand
not,
new.
but I'm
Well,
taking them. 'Cause they're
Surf is a
delicious.
lethal weapon.
What?
Surf sides, lethal
What's in
weapon.
Yeah, you let it slip to my third pick.
It's like
vodka based drink or is that a beer?
it's a vodka based drink. It's a canned cocktail. Come in a few flavors.
Don't mind
Yeah.
Gordo playing.
It has like
right.
a
My
iced
audio
tea.
is all fucked up
It's got
again.
like a peach tea, lemon tea.
Lemonade, green tea.
Yeah, bunch of different types of iced teas.
Okay,
Really good.
my fucking AirPods completely. I didn't hear anything you said when I asked, "What is it made of?" I missed everything. I'm sorry. You can cut that part out.
It's a tea based like
Okay,
alcoholic drink.
like a Long Island
It's a
iced
vodka
tea.
canned cocktail,
yeah.
Okay.
but not as strong as the Long Island
Okay.
iced tea. They're probably like what 5%.
I think they're all 5 or 5 point something.
Gotcha.
They're 5.2.
They're really good though.
I'm gonna finish with. I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily a hot take, but I don't know. Actually, I think these are pretty popular. Give me the Michelob Ultra.
They are, but yeah, they're popular. Yeah,
Such a
for sure.
Mickey's are the best beer on the course by far.
Yeah,
yeah, except they run you about $45 for a 12.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, at the golf course, maybe. Everyone does.
Where are you buying your beer from?
Dude, have you been to Nashville? All the beer here is expensive.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
Thank you.
tough.
Karina's got her
No.
last. Oh,
Honestly though, like Michelob's might be the best beer on a golf course.
why
It's
is it
just
like
so-
refreshing
Like
and like something
it's
about it being in
refreshing,
the
it's
bottle?
it's in the moment, and you're just like, "Yo, dude, toss me a mix." And
this is true.
Yeah, for
This is
sure.
a quick shot with them
It's
too.
definitely a
Like,
golf.
it's a
yeah,
li-
it's definitely a gold snake.
Yeah, it's a light beer that you
think
can
it's-
done quickly.
And
And
I like
like
the slim cans that are taller. I like
Yeah.
those for some reason. I don't know why, but I do.
I preach that. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Tastes
Whenever I see
better.
one of those, I'm like, I need to
Oh.
drink immediately. Yeah,
A slim can of a light beer just hits different.
it does.
And then your buddy tosses you one to shotgun, you shotgun it, and you're just looking at each other. You make eye contact, and you're like, dude, I love you.
I think that's
That's cute.
from your personal life. I don't know about
No,
This
that's
might be my
great.
personal life. You're correct.
You know what? It's all about. That's what it's all
Honestly, any drink.
about. Okay, so
All right, Karina,
one?
you want to bring us home?
Okay, well, I was gonna. Okay, you said spicy margarita, but it's more specifically mezcal margarita, spicy with jalapeno with the tahini rim. Mezcal tastes
Whoa.
really good. Like, I don't know if you guys are. It's kind of like tequila. It's like similar, but it's
It tastes
smoky.
good.
It's like
Yeah,
a smoky
you're-
feeling.
It's good when
I don't.
you're
Okay, so I had a question because mezcal to me feels like I just inhaled a flame of fire. Is what that
Right.
feels
like
like.
an
I just
ember.
lit a lighter in my mouth.
Yeah. Well, you gotta put tequila in it too, and margarita stuff. But
Doesn't it taste
Oh,
kind of
well,
like?
that's where I went wrong. It was just my buddy just gave
Oh.
me straight
yeah,
mezcal.
no, yeah.
So that's probably I was like,
tastes
I
like
just
you're eating a campfire.
I could have gotten that. I could have gotten that from the gas pump outside. Why would?
Like what? Like the moonshine.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Tug, I think you fucked up on that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, then
did,
other than
yeah.
that, though, have you guys ever had adios motherfuckers? Or is that a California thing?
Wait, is that tequila?
No, so it's. I mean, it's like I think it's the equivalent to like Long Island iced tea. It's like every alcohol you can imagine, plus like blue grenadine, like and have it up.
Long Island iced teas are so fucking detrimental
Yeah.
to me.
That almost
Yeah, it
sounds
does
like
look like it.
jungle.
Well, it's called adios motherfucker, so
Hey.
it's like bye. Have
Is
a
that
good
West
night.
Coast at Long Island?
Bye.
Long Island iced teas, literally. Last time I had them, I don't remember the night past 9:00.
Exactly.
Yep,
You
they'll do
remember
that.
tonight?
They will do
Yeah.
that.
We'll do that.
No, that's awesome. No, it's a good way to kind of end the top 5 there. I mean, I don't think there was a bad one there. Even Silva, we can't really make fun of him too bad for his. It wasn't
said-
terrible.
It's like the
No, well-
current with the Coors. I mean, sorry, not Coors, with the Corona and lime. Those
Yeah,
like,
Corona
I'm
Corona's
sticking
Corona's
on
a
that,
good
yeah.
choice.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Good job.
I feel like the glass hits way better than the can for the Corona.
Oh, yeah.
100% because it also
yeah.
stays
Down
colder,
Totally glass.
and you
Uh,
don't have to deal with the
Squeeze the
aluminum tape.
Corona-
Squeeze the lime in the top and like smush it, and then you like, and then
And
you
then
you turn
oh,
it
yeah.
over.
Corona in a bottle is so much better than Corona. Like,
You guys know the trick?
Tuck, stop jerking.
You guys know the Corona
What do you
trick?
say, Karina?
Yeah, you
Oh, yeah.
you
turn
put
it
your
over,
thumb and
Yeah.
turn it upside down.
put your thumb in
Uh-huh.
there.
Yeah, the best.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to
That is-
a Corona tomorrow. I'm gonna get one tomorrow for you guys. I'll send a pic.
Yeah, my
Oh,
drink.
yeah. Put a
I-
video of tag us.
What? Yeah, tomorrow.
Put a video on like your story and
Yeah.
tag us.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll go to Corona, but I'm sure I'll get one of these several things we talked about, and I'll tag you guys.
I
Oh,
hope
yeah.
I hope this was not too ridiculous for you. I hope
No,
you enjoyed
I had
this
I had
somewhat.
fun. I mean, talking about drinking
Sure.
is right up my alley. So
Karina, we would love to have you on again.
yes, it was great to talk to you guys. You guys are great. Maybe next time, not on a Thursday, we could like drink, like have a little cocktail
Let's make
party
like a whole
something.
night.
Yeah,
Well,
Can't
A
wait.
happy
Yeah.
hour.
happy hour?
yeah, that sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
Surfside, by the way.
Oh, there it is. Okay,
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
the can just looks like
it's,
advertising.
it's so cute.
Right?
So cute.
It does.
All right, guys. So nice talking to you.
Thanks
Yeah.
for joining,
Have a good
Catch
Karina.
up next time.
Hey, and if you're listening still, please go look at Trash Golf. Jared, what is the code?
Code is Chirps20.
Trash golf.
Chirps 20 at Trash Golf. Enjoy at trashgolf.org. You will get
Oh,
No, it actually is .org. I like is like I thought he was fucking
Yeah.
with me.
You
Not
don't-
work.
Jared, you should do it.
that's what I know.
No, all you're going to do is head over to trashgolf.org and use code CHIRPS20 for any new hats. If you need to get decorated for the rest of your apparel, polos, Q-zips, pants. I don't know if you saw, Phil Mickelson is actually rocking the joggers for Primo Golf Apparel. So if you want to head over there to primogolfapparel.com, code there is going to be SundayChirps15, and you too could look like the High Flyers and Phil Mickelson.
Holy shit, this guy is media trained.
Appreciate the little tire pump. But on that note, enjoy the rest of the recording on Thursday. This probably comes out.
Enjoy, pigeons. I fucking love you all. Dude, show more than your fucking teeth, buddy.
I'm in an awkward position here. I don't have like a seat. I'm really just the bed. So
Clearly.
All right, guys.
All right. Cheers, boys and girls.
Good night, ladies.